Good morning, friends. Welcome to YouTube channel Talk to Yourself. This may be my first video I'm posting. There may be a lot of technical, glitches, or I'm not so current with this technology. So kindly bear with this post. And my ultimate aim is to, share my thoughts towards the people who was having problem in understanding and taking a decisions and getting more anxiety towards the pressure which they're supposed to handle. So thinking all those things factors in my mind, I dedicated this channel to the friends and people who really need it. So welcome to everyone. This is our YouTube channel Talk to Yourself. Talk to yourself is basically, these days we don't find anyone to talk to ourselves. Understand this. If you're so weak when you tell your problems to others, if you're so strong when you talk to yourself, understand this first. There's a primary factor that you will get success in your life. So once again, welcome to this channel. Today I had taken a small topic called prejudgmental. We are at every time in our life, due to some urgency, due to some emotional problem, we take prejudgment. It may be in education, it may be in family matter, it may be in relationship, it may be even anything like if you're playing a game also, you can be prejudgmental. That may give you winning sometime, but we fail to understand something. The human nature, the human thoughts are bound to the situations are making a man and woman as a human. So all the situations, one cannot behave as same as all. This we have to understand, but the basic characteristics of the human will remain same at any situation. So we have to concentrate on to some extent to understand the characteristics of a person and then take a decision. But if you are failing to understand the characteristics and taking a judgment on such occasion, the behavior of the person, that's wrong. See, for example, in money, everyone invests in the share market, everyone invests in these days there are so many places where we can invest money and get returns back. One thing you have to understand, how money expands. Money expands because of the fear. Yes, my property rate goes up. How? It's it is a need of someone, okay, and it becomes emotional fear, okay. Let's take a share market. How the share goes up and down, it is also economical emotional fear. If you study the graph, if you come to understand what it is, you will be able to understand. You have to correlate the things. When there is no problem in the country, if everything is going fine, the share is stable. If you find somewhere there is an war, somewhere there is any problem towards anywhere in the country or in the world, there will be change in the share. So how it is happening? So people are so concerned and they're having a fear. That is the things, the ups and downs are happening. So these are all happening. Why? The fear is basically because of prejudgment. If you are allowing these things to happen, you became weaker. It comes to the family. You can't be prejudgmental in family because you know everyone from the day one. But there some occasion, if you start prejudging people, that won't look very genuine, because you know everyone's character very well and you know what they are going to do next. That is not a prejudgment, that is understanding. Okay, prejudgmental is something like you come to a conclusion by analyzing how the person has behaved in certain occasions, and you say, okay, this one will happen, he will do like that. But this cannot happen with family members. So what is required to maintain a family is in good condition, good relationship is give it time, be with a comfort zone, and give and take policy. Okay, accept their problems, help them, and don't expect anything like they're supposed to do. Understand this, they are supposed to do. No, in family there is nothing like supposed to do. All are equal, right? And everyone has their own comfort zone in family only, not outside. So not only parents to sacrifice. Okay, we are also going to be a parent one, so we also have to sacrifice. Sacrificing for our own family is not a problem. Many kids I'm seeing, like after completing their colleges and they want to be independent, they feel like family is suppressing them, and they so prejudgmental that if they're living with their parents, they can't enjoy their life, and they take a separate room, all this, that, and all. They financially they try to manage, all good, but what's the value to the nation? See, if family is in peace, nation is in peace. Understand this. What is the wealth of a nation? You understand? The good families are the wealth of a nation. Understand this. See, if you want to put our nation in a down, so you do whatever you want individually, and be prejudgmental and selfish. But if you take care of your parents and your family and understand that social values, that indirectly develops a moral towards your next generations, and people will have gratitude towards others' health, and people will have peace of mind. They don't have a stress, anxiety, and it develops the good generations with good mental health. Okay, so the small action which we do in our life day to day will have a great impact at nation level. Understand this. Then go for education. See, education these days is very competitive, and in this education, how come prejudgmental thing comes? Yes, even I have doubt, but still understand the reality. Everyone goes beyond the cutoff and marks and percentage, so and so to get the good places and all. See, understand, good place is what it is your mind. Okay, nothing else. That wherever university you study, whatever you do, if your mind is stable and you know what you want next 2 years of time, definitely you will be getting the best in the world. Understand this. I agree, the best universities always gives the best way to get its success. Understand this. If you're not going in the best way, definitely there is no meaning of going to the best places to continue your career. So in education also, you have to understand this. Until you yourself allowed to do anything without any judgmental thing, and you wanted to get it done, and you should work hard toward it and make it happen. So next is relationship. Understand this. It's on to one. It may be anyone, your friends, or the person who you love, or they love you. It's more about emotions. We think I need some close bestie, they are my known friends and they know better than anyone, and all these things. As long as it goes, it's fine. But understand this. Nothing happens just like that. It happens with compromise either way. So that need to be respected and that need to be understood, but it's always not for granted. If your own friend who you believe you have a good relationship and you want to be with them forever and they are your loved ones, in that case, you can't be prejudgmental, because without understanding the character you can't go close to anyone. First of all, if characteristics are matching and if it has a values, then only you can do and have a good relationships. But if you're prejudgmental, so that they behaved very well, they are very mannered, they are dressed well, they are very attractive, they talk very nice and they behave very good and all, without knowing the characteristic of an individual, and you make a relationship with them and you try to continue, at one point of time you will fail, that you will end up with a break. Understand this. It applies for boys and girls as well. These days so many breakups are happening and so many divorces happening, all just because of not understanding the characteristics where they can live together. If someone is so adamant, if someone is so giving up, sacrificing attitude, they can live together. But if both cannot be adamant, so you have to understand not how the behavior of the person, or what is the characteristics of the person, all these things, then only you can go about to the relationship. Without understanding, just by appearance, just by the commercial cosmetics look and all those things, if you make any attractions toward anyone, that will end up with breakup. So, and moreover, you can't be so prejudgmental toward your friendships, because you spend more time equally with friends. So you spend let's take a case that you had a good friend and you spent a time of almost 4-5 years, and some one occasions you're supposed to expect something from him, he or she missed it. Then next moment you cannot say, you are not my friend, I am going away from you. Understand that. What could be the reason? Okay, fine. If the reason is also not convinced, do you have to have a breakup? Not necessarily. Understand this first in your life. Everyone comes in as a journey along with you. How long you are going to live, how long they are going to live. This is, everyone became the member of everyone's journey. So to respect your past, you have to have a patience, have a sacrifice. You should give time for them to realize. But being prejudgmental towards your own friends based on some occasions or some scenarios, you will be end up with mess. You won't get anyone in your life again, because it became your habit. So it seems that you will be getting the same attitude towards seeing the people. Don't develop that. It will become your own problem. So be clear in what you want in your life and be an observer. Why you want to be complicate yourself? Observe the things, respond well when it is required. That talking so much to someone will not make you as a good person. Observe the things, understand the need and execute it. This will be grateful for everywhere. Your educations, your job profile, your family, your personal health. See, indirectly all will have an impact on your health too. Understand this. How much ever you have a negativity, how much ever you getting stimulated, or how much ever you get accelerated your thoughts, your body will have a same thing. Your cells will get stimulated, your cells will get accelerated, and all this will makes great change in your body. Your metabolism will get changed. This is the reason so much of people are getting the cancers and deadly diseases, which is purely based on negative thoughts rather than having adulterated foods. Understand this. The greediness makes man go to the hell. communicate well, understand the need, keep yourself in observer stage, control your emotions, then react. Changing your attitude gives you a lifestyle change. Lifestyle change gives you a peace and healthy life. So my dear friends, ultimately I want to make someone who was not able to think when they have a problem. So I dedicate this channel for them. If God grace, it could help them, I'll be really happy. Thanks for watching my channel. Thank you. Thanks once again.